Under a blood moon, the gods tried to punish mankind, but what they created refused to die. The first howl wasn't from a beast, it was from a man losing his soul. Welcome back to another mythical episode of Myths Untold. In the early days of the world, when men hadn't yet built kingdoms or named their gods, the earth was quiet, too quiet. The wind moved through the trees like a prayer no one answered. The gods watched in silence. They saw humans grow proud, forgetting the wild that once fed and feared them. So the gods made a choice. They created something to remind mankind of balance, a creature that carried both reason and hunger, spirit and shadow, half man, half beast. And from that divine act came the first wolfmen, not monsters, but guardians of nature's law. In the old Greek lands, around 1200 BCE, they called their maker Zeus Lycaon, the wolf aspect of Zeus himself. His followers believed the beast was divine, a symbol of nature's justice. But justice turned to curse when one man tested the will of the gods. His name was Lycaon, king of Arcadia. He was proud, cruel, a ruler who mocked heaven itself. To test Zeus, he served him the flesh of a murdered guest. The god's wrath tore through the palace like a storm. The thunder split the earth, and Lycaon was thrown into the dust. His flesh twisted, his bones broke, his hands became claws. When his scream turned into a howl, the first curse was born. Lycaon, the man, was gone. The wolf remained. From that moment, the line between man and beast began to blur. The people of Arcadia remembered and trembled. To calm the god's anger, they built a ritual, the Lycaea festival, around the 5th century BCE. On Mount Lycaon, they offered sacrifices to Zeus Lycaon. Those who ate from the sacred meal risked everything. For 9 years, they walked as wolves beneath the moon. If they shed no human blood, they could return. But if they failed, they were lost forever, their souls swallowed by the forest. It was never a curse. It was a test. Could a man carry the beast inside him and not let it rule his heart? But Arcadia was not the first to know the wolf. Older stories, carved in clay long before Greece, tell of Mesopotamian kings who angered the gods and were turned into wolves as punishment. In Egypt, they worshipped Werewolf, the wolf-headed god who guided souls through death's gate. And in the far north, the Norse spoke of Odin's Ulfhednar, warriors who wore wolf skins and fought with the fury of wild things. Across all ages and faiths, the message was the same. The beast was sacred before it was feared. Yet time changes everything. When new faiths rose and old gods fell silent, the meaning of the wolf changed too. By the first centuries of the Common Era, the guardians of the wild had become demons in the eyes of men. Priests called them children of the devil. The same beings once born from the will of gods were now hunted, burned, and cursed in holy names. The divine balance became a superstition. What was once worshipped became feared. But history never forgets. Beneath ruins and mountains, old names still whisper. Lycaon, Zeus Lycaon,